I think it's a great thing, to be honest. We all were looking forward to it because, very honestly, we felt like there were a few series in between where, after such big tours, we felt like maybe a one-off test or a couple of tests were not apt for the moment. But I think this gives a lot of context to all kinds of cricket that we're going to play. And it's a great thing for Test cricket at this moment also, because we've been talking about for the last 2-3 years, regardless of how we have played as a team and the interest of the fans building because of that, going for results and all that sort of stuff. Test cricket really needed a boost. So the players were always putting in the effort, but I think from a global point of view, it was important to have an incentive attached to Test cricket in a way which the Test Championship presents. And I think for all the cricketers involved now, even more, every session, every game that you play will be more intense. There'll be more on the line. So it'll be challenging, but it'll be all the more exciting. And, all the teams, I'm sure, are going to enjoy a lot through this whole journey of the Test Championship. Well, West Indies obviously is a great place to go and play cricket. It's a relaxed place. We've all enjoyed playing cricket there. The T20s, as you've seen the squads, when I met the selectors, the basic message from them was to try out a few players that they had in mind. And I think it's a very exciting opportunity for all the guys who are stepping in for the first time. The ODI side is more or less, balanced. We've been doing really well. The Test side, it's needless to say the kind of performances we have put in. So I'm particularly excited about the first three T20s because, as I said, new lot of players coming in. Some players who've done really well in the format and shown great composure under pressure in tournaments like the IPL and domestically as well. So yeah, it's a great marker, I think, for all those guys and for us as a team as well to have them in the squad. I'm glad that people have thought about Test cricket to keep it relevant through the Test Championship, because when you're focusing on T20 easily you can say let's forget about both the formats and just make the sport exciting and for people to watch and entertainment. But I think for the pure joy of playing cricket and executing your skills as cricketers, Test cricket is the most important format, and for me nothing comes above Test cricket. So the fact that the Test Championship will keep excitement going there, and T20 format, there's so much to look forward to as well. With three formats, you'll always have something to look forward to, as I just mentioned. So things move on pretty rapidly. Back in the day with two formats, after a World Cup campaign, you would still be feeling, jaded, and there was not much to look forward to immediately. But cricket moving so rapidly, I think it presents you with opportunities day in, day out. Jinx has been a solid player for us through and through, and that's always been our communication. He's one of the most sorted guys. Really composed, really reads the game well also. Priceless fielder. We've all seen the impact he can make in Test cricket with his slip catching and everything. And I think under pressure, he's performed really well. I mean, the guy averages 43 in Test cricket. It's not like he's in the early 30s. So I don't think we should jump the gun on someone like Jinx, because he's done the job for you under pressure, and it's a patch which anyone can go through. But I think he will come around because he's that good a player, and when he does, we know he can be very consistent and one of the pillars of our batting lineup that we can bank on. Him and Pujara both, as I've said, have been our most solid Test players, and I'm sure along with Pujji playing so well, myself at 4, Jinx will also come into the groove, and once he starts scoring, then he can string in scores on a consistent basis. So we're not at all worried about where he's placed. It's about giving him confidence, and he really wants to turn it around. That's the most important thing, and that's all that matters.
No individual is bigger than the game. Not me, not him, nobody in the team. And the way they play is in the interest of the team. And you cannot have the kind of consistency across all formats if you have, like you mentioned, rifts or divisions or whatever. It is not possible. So when you play on the cricket field, in that dressing room, I have been part of it for some time. And none of that nonsense there.
In my opinion, it's baffling, to be honest. It's absolutely ridiculous to read such stuff that comes out there. I mean, I've been to few public events, and the public sentiment that I feel, everyone comes up and says, "Yaar, aap log kya khele? We have so much respect for you." And here, we are feeding off lies. We are overlooking facts. We are turning a blind eye to all the good things that have happened. and creating fantasies and scenarios in our head, and we want to accept that this is the truth. And I've seen this for too long now. It's, bringing personal lives into the picture. It's disrespectful after a moment, honestly. I've played the game for 11 years. Rohit's played for 10 years. It's bizarre that, people are creating this stuff on the outside when, as I said, the change room environment. आप लोग आइए तो, आप आइए change room में, आप देखिए एक कुलदीप यादव से कैसे बात करी जाती है, एक MS धोनी जो सीनियर है उनसे कैसे मजाक किया जाता है. आप देखिए आके माहौल कैसा है. यहाँ पे आके हम आपको वीडियो बना के नहीं दिखा सकते, so it baffles you as a leader, as a coach, as a team, when lies are being floated around and they are made to look like they are believable. It's actually very disrespectful, to be honest. See, if I'll tell you something about myself, if I don't like a person or if I'm insecure of a person, you will see that on my face or in my behavior towards the person, and that's how simple it is. I've always praised Rohit whenever I've had an opportunity because I believe he is that good. We have had no issues, right? As I said, it's baffling, to be honest. I don't know who is benefiting from all of this. We here are living, breathing, working towards getting Indian cricket to the top. And here people want to, get some kind of pleasure in bringing it down. I don't understand how that works. I mean, you work hard for 4 years to bring a team from 7 to 1. And after 4 years, what are we talking about? I mean, we have to reflect as cricketers. I'm sure that, everyone can sort of take a step and think, guys, are we really creating something that's not out there? Because within the team, as I said, it's for everyone to see what kind of camaraderie and friendship, and it's evident on the field. You can't play with that kind of passion if people don't get along with each other. It's as simple as that. So, as I said, it's baffling, and it's time that we focus on taking Indian cricket forward and not on things that are not even there at the moment. Look, the CSE hasn't contacted me yet. If they tell me we want your opinion, yes, I will definitely go and speak to them. And with Ravi bhai, all of us have a great camaraderie. Everyone in the team shares mutual respect. And, we've done really well together as a group. So, yeah, we would definitely be very happy if he's continuing as the coach. But as I said, it's upon the CSE to seek my advice or opinion if they want. Right now, I haven't been contacted at all at the moment. And I don't know what's going to happen with the process, and that's where it stands.
Absolutely fabulous. Because if you look at sheer consistency, across all formats, it's been magnificent. And we live and we learn. So even in this World Cup, we played some outstanding cricket. If you look at the intensity, the consistency, it was great to see. From what I saw from the dressing room, I was thoroughly impressed. You live and you learn. We will learn a lot from those 30 minutes, on the second day against New Zealand. And that's what you live for and you play sport for. So if you look at the 18 months, we've had a great run in Test cricket. Okay, we've had a very, very good run in one-day cricket as well. I mean, you're in the top 2. You're number 1 in the world in Test matches. You're number 2 in the one-day game, and you're not far from 2 or 1 or 3 in the T20 game. So, I mean, you can't ask for more. Yes, if you'd won the World Cup, that would have been the icing on the cake, but you can't take away nothing from the boys the way they performed in those 18 months.